hard.
No.
I wanna get a
It's
bag so I
really
can
handy.
put multiple soups.
Multiple, except you want to put soup in a bag?
Well, like pots of soup. Different varieties. So like, I made phase one, and phase one, full vegetable. I don't care. I'll eat.
Nobody's in. Fuck.
I'm waiting for the merchant so I can get more pots. Since I melted my last one.
Right, you did tell me about that yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah.
Right.
Don't
Wonder if you can
use.
unmelt it.
I think the blacksmith was gonna try, but I didn't find them. And it's probably best I have more than one.
That's like the important people, right? Man, I thought that was everyone. Oh, big bad.
Poke it, he says. Oh, my fucking eye already.
That's not the.
He owes me 1 gold.
That is not the correct phrase at all.
Well, you see, I have.
I beg to disagree because it's now new.
Flying,
What for?
jumping, and levitation. Magic.
Just go in. Have I ever
It's
asked you a
It's not even
question?
magic, you just put balloons on his back.
Hello, non.
I don't think that's magic.
Hello. Anyway,
I will not
you're
answer that
growing a
question.
farm.
Why do you want me to come
Yeah,
in here?
so I'm setting up a farm in Redwall, and there's space for herbs.
Okay.
I ran out of red dye. Have you something I can help with that? Do you need seeds to cultivate or just...
I was, but they're in a building and I don't think I should go in it until I go out. You see the green coat person? Like greenish hair?
Reese?
I don't know, I just want to talk to them. I don't know their name, I've never talked to them.
Blonde hair, green cloak.
Yes. Well, I don't
His
know
name's
where.
Reese.
Oh, I guess.
He's a healer, or a part of the healer's clinic.
I see.
Oh. Oh, so that's where it is. Okay.
It seems to be stuff happening places. You know?
Yep.
Either here.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I happen to be new here, and I'm just wondering, is the bar or is the tavern open, or is it closed, or?
I have not seen anybody in it. I've actually been waiting for it to open myself. I don't know if it's just come and go as you please or not.
Reese, yeah.
Well, yes. Well, since it's my first time here, I'm just trying to find my way around. If that's okay.
That one rat called him Twink.
Oh, okay. Well,
Very nice.
Sorry, I
Is there-
wish I could help. I am new here too.
okay, all right. What is this your first time visiting?
Second time.
Oh, okay. Is there anything that you can give me any information on? Just one newcomer to another.
Looks like you have money, Mothman assistant.
Watch out for sentient gold coins.
Huh?
Can you come
Sentient,
and be a customer
really?
so I don't lose my job
Hmm.
and die?
I had two jump on
okay,
me
Well,
first time I came
oh,
here.
that sounds rather. That does sound rather alarming. So, I shall bear it in mind. I was also there's also a sign saying "Beware of the goose."
Thank you.
Is there a goose active?
From what I hear, there's a goose that has claimed the pond as their own. I haven't seen them, so I was
Okay,
told it's
well,
best not to anger them.
Do not anger the. I suppose that should go without saying, really. But yes, so there's this town. I heard there was another location.
Yes. I believe it's called a Redwall. I believe if you go to the Nexus, it'll bring you there.
Oh, so back where people come from, is that right? Okay, alright, then that's good to know. There's... Otherwise, it seems like it's a bit, sleepy here, I suppose.
A lot of people, have been going to Redwall recently.
Oh, something interesting happened there?
I don't know. Just last time I was here, a lot more people were gathering around that area. I think there was a sparring going on or something like that.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
I suppose that would be something I'd be interested in. So that means, well, I suppose that means I'm likely going to be heading over that direction then. Well, thank you very much. May I ask your name?
Nathan.
Nathan. I am George.
Pleasure to meet you, George.
Yes, likewise. Anyways, I shall... If there's not really much other places for me to look to here, then I might be heading off that direction then. Okay.
I might head over that way sooner or later.
Okay, alright. Take care.
You as well. Wonder how they plan on getting down. Probably why they're heading to Redwall. They can smell it.
Exactly. A specific design of they
No,
know
there is
Of course,
come over here.
I'm coming.
We serve an experience.
They hook in alcohol. Take care.
I feel bad for Doc. I'm pretty sure I watched them go in the winery.
Good morning.
Good morning.
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 One construct going around.
You look new here.
Hmm. I am.
You don't see him. Oh, he's over there! There!
Well, not right now.
What?
Okay, he's gone now. Oh, he's gone now. He went behind the building. He was there for a moment.
Yeah, they're speaking about someone else.
Hmm.
Theodore Sharp, captain of the guard here.
Nathan. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well. What brings you to Aether?
Just passing through, for the most part.
I see. I see. Well, I wish the best of your stay then.
Thank you.
Good guy.
You as well. Did they say take care? I thought they did. I might have fucked that up. Or misheard them, I should say.
That's more of a
Concerning. Well, I've always learned to trust my gut, so I'll trust yours. And assume something really bad's about to happen.
So he would rip me up.
Yeah,
I
so
understand.
if you ever deal with them, be very strict with your prices.
You said he was a wine man?
Would recommend trying their stuff though. They have some really good rums. I think they have some pretty good whiskeys.
I will have to check it out. You should keep that item locked up, my friend. I feel like a lot of people are gonna want to have some.
I get the hunch that thing was locked up.
This is a very good. Well,
Yeah, no, I definitely wasn't peer pressured into buying it.
excellent. So good.
I bought a thing of wine for research purposes. It was still. I couldn't believe that.
I don't know. There's
Well, I would like to rather investigate first, you know me.
They couldn't do anything with the peer pressure.
I'm an illusionist. I investigate everything before it happens, and if somebody's just talking
That's all they
to
do.
Midas.
Try and sell you
Midas.
wine. Not even that good.
I finished that plant thing. The plant grower.
Lovely. I'll check out the prototype in a minute.
Yeah. Stop by when you got some time.
How's the glove going?
I haven't been in
The what?
How's the glove going? The glove.
Oh, the
Spell
glove?
shape.
Oh, so, I mean, the glove's just a caster's gauntlet. The thing that I'm working on is the, spell balls.
For magic spell.
Yeah, which, I'm gonna be honest, I think they're gonna be at most cantrip level. I'm not sure if it's safe to make them higher than that. Yeah. I
want to make a
like
bomb.
Well, that's the thing. Like this one currently, tried to do the burning hand spell with it, and it works. Drains the crystal every time, and sometimes explodes.
I believe I met them by the tree.
Yeah, that's a quality risk, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm working towards making a firebolt version, and I will definitely let you know. But details of the plant
Keep me up to
grower.
date.
Huh?
Keep me up to date.
Yeah, I will. And details on the plant grower. Area around you, talking as if you're going to be using it, it will basically start to increase their growth, consuming a nature crystal in the process. If you have a light crystal, you can extend that radius. You just
see the
insert both of them into
the
it,
star
and then
right behind the little podium with all the jewelry and
Indeed.
stuff. That is right by Damien. He is
I'm gonna get back to my post.
one of the merchants. He's always looking for stuff and buying and selling. You might also, if I don't take anything, you might be able to get something from him too. So always check it with him.
Unfortunately, I'm trying to get rid of the things that I have. I'm not looking specifically for some. I am interested in you know, the things that you're working on, maybe. But I'm not looking to. I'm only looking to sell items. But I might have to have a chat with him. Very interesting. Very well.
Definitely. He might buy something off of it. You?
I'll have to see. Again, thank you so much, Guildmaster. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the beautiful metal that comes from Ishra.
Govik, you're a nerd.
You're welcome. And if you need anything, feel free to ask.
Sure. Thank you.
Right. Well, you bloody got 3 bars on the stuff, so you...
Any kind, something with strong enough acid. Very specifically, the type they would use for Damascus. Have you worked with that before?
Little bit. I got a good schooling when I was
I'm sure it's not that bad. I'm sure you can somehow.
Can we help you? Need something?
Figure out a way. I was wondering if you could help.
Or rather, if I could use your facilities.
Sure, you can figure out a way.
Yes, here. Let me take a look at it. Is it all mechanical or is it magical?
It is magical.
Oh, same. Let me just give a, if you don't mind, just give a peek to see what areas are cracked. Yeah, sorry, it's just that I do this reflexively almost.
I believe anything that's happening in your home, you can do something about it.
Alright. Do you utilize crystals or primarily runes?
Primarily, they kind of difficult to get the crystals right.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we do still have some of the rune dust. If you want to do your own repairs, you can. We don't have liability things, do we? We don't have liability things, do we?
I don't know. It sounds like a fuck situation to me. I think your appraisal that it might not be
I just realized in certain ways that I turn, my hand has little ripples in the palm. Only when I turn it in certain directions.
All of which very bad things that you should be avoiding.
Well, I believe the people here would normally Mantle just leads to Mana Burn. And Mana Burn leads to Scarring. And Scars again. That sounds very magic concentrated.
And depending on how I have it set, I can either do 3 shots or 6. Here, I think I would kill myself trying to do more than one.
I probably burned down half the town in the process.
Not if I shoot it. There is maximum range on it.
It tastes beautiful on fishes. It is like caviar, but it is slightly bigger.
That was a few hundred years ago.
She's saying your magic is quite powerful.
You've made your point. Probably.
And it's even worse when considering now with all this happening that people are starting to dabble in the dark side of it, so...
I think so. I think so. That sounds great.
Fun, I believe jet magic. Pardon me, I must take my leave. I have business to conduct.
I appreciate you.
I wish you both the best. Good luck with your fight against 50 to 1 on.
I appreciate you being
Have luck with yourselves.
with my items. I don't go very far and wide to look for places to sell, and I don't find as an eclectic taste as people around here.
The magic doesn't change things, or...
What? Nothing. But this... It's weird.
It's like saying necromancy.
No, I am actually, I'm not, that's all I have with me, but I am curious. I'm not here to buy perchance myself, but what do you carry around here?
On my hand, I usually
I understand. Well, if I can think of a need for your service, I will definitely come and see what I can get.
Magic of every day.
I think that was...
Excuse
I would
me?
assume that,
She was interested in starting some alchemical training, let's say.
Oh.
So maybe we start with
Hey, hun. Not much. I'm just walking around. Don't see very many conversations to join.
I see.
I mean, you can't keep
Another greedy mortal trying to pass themselves off as a
just
hero
learn to
or
expect
something.
the unexpected around here. For example,
Here, well,
I hear you
There's a lot of
hovering.
strange and
like a good attack.
Wow, that's cool. What do you alchemize?
I specialize mainly with herbal ingredients.
Is it true that if you heat up a smurf, they turn into
I
gold?
suppose it would be large for me, but I'd like to eventually, like, put one of the pots of
But
soup
is it
in
true,
there
though?
so I can carry 2 at one time.
If you heat up a smurf, they turn into
The
gold.
wine man.
I don't know what a smurf is.
I would, but I don't want to be swindled into being charged several hundred gold.
Probably don't know what it is. What's a smurf? I don't know.
They're like a little guy. And if you heat them up, they turn into gold. For sure, I've heard.
Are they Fae? They
I
sound like
think
Fae.
so. They do sound like
Why would you heat up Fae? Are you a Fae
So
killer?
they turn into gold. Am I what? Only one.
So the Smurf, a Smurf is only one Fae? It's just... So you're on a quest to hunt one Smurf.
You can trust me. I've never destroyed anything or anyone. I heard it beyond recognition before in my life.
This size, it's made with some pouches you could use, so that would be 5 silver.
Okay, so hand over 2 gold
Why, are you a Fae? Are you human?
No.
Tell these days.
God, no, I'm afraid of Fae.
It seems people have been
Rightly so.
helping donate with
Back
food
at
from
home,
the
they are a bit of an issue.
Someone paid 5 gold for a
Yeah. They,
Humans and Fae back home are
start killing
kind of
us,
at an
and
endless
it's not very
battle.
fun. Yeah. We're not... Wait,
I was
that
trying
sounds
to
just
give
like
it
my
away
home.
for free, and they just handed me gold.
Perhaps come from the same place then.
The one time I want to buy something at the tavern. Well, the one time I went to the tavern, there was a lot of people there running it. And I needed to go to the blacksmith. The one time everyone's at the blacksmith and nobody's at the tavern.
So you actually come from a war where there are still political boundaries between actual people and countries.
I am sorry, my elf.
Humans or Fae? There is not really any political between anymore.
I know, I just wanted to talk to my friend. That's just you.
So are you a Fae?
You're busy, I can do some training.
I'm not
No.
busy as used to, but there is somebody waiting apparently, so...
Well, are you Fae touch?
I only look like
I'll have to
this.
wait. Thank you.
No. I only look like this because of an accident with a potion. I'm human.
I can go to Redwall soon.
Can I help you, miss?
You don't have to worry.
No, I'm slowly learning that in this world, not all Fae are mean and evil.
Or I might go to the training grounds. I don't know which yet.
They're cute and
Go to the training grounds for now.
Gotcha. Well,
I can do some smithing and some forging. I have had to fix armor before.
They seem like they're having a moment. Ugh.
Yeah, I got a cinnamon bush.
I mean, so what? Blind has not seen anybody like.
Well, that
Blindness.
can be used. It's not bad to have.
I don't know what
Bruce really likes cinnamon, so I got it for him.
Probably just a fever dream.
There's no like real rare. What? There's no really rare ingredient.
What are you doing?
What are you looking at, sir?
Looking at you.
Staying elevated. It makes it much easier to be noticed when I'm up on a platform. Helps my sales.
I can tell. I noticed you.
His eyes. Is there any iron on
You see, it's working.
No, it's a wooden.
Said you were selling
You
something?
have noticed me. Indeed, I'm something of an arms dealer, but I specialize in things like explosives, which you should not tell the guard I have. Definitely shouldn't do that.
Got it.
It's fine. Just don't
But I
worry
do
about
sell them.
They're harmless.
And they could be yours. Sticks of dynamite, flash bombs, smoke bombs, swords, daggers, a halberd, if you'd be so inclined. Does take a bit to deliver though.
What's your name again?
Damien.
I apologize.
And you are?
Damien.
I will keep that in mind.
I am an alchemist that's
I'd appreciate that. And tell your friends if they ever, are fixing to blow something up. Or start a war.
I might be frequently
I do group discounts.
coming here pretty frequently for some alchemy.
Okay. Good to know.
Keep the stock then.
And let me know if you need anything. I specialize.
Alright, take care.
You too.
We'll see.
Oh, I'm mildly concerned now.
If anything comes up, I'll know where to point people.
I appreciate it. As I will need the business.
Tired. I was just wondering.
You got to hear my side, but I never got to hear your side of the story.
Yeah, the treasure rolls right now going about.
I've only actually been over here once, and I didn't go that far into it. I'm actually curious on what's over here. Hello. Is there something I can help you with? I feel like I should be terrified, and I very much am. Are they changing color? I think I'm gonna go this way. I don't know what the fuck. I'm scared. It made weird noises.
I'll make sure to let you guys know when I try.
Just don't go further here, please. That's all right. I mean, look, yes, but it's hard to keep it down low when I've got to make a sale. I can't exactly have it all. I get caught even faster like that. That's not as much.
I'm pretty sure that was Aether's version of frogs. I don't remember what it was called, but I think I was told about it.
Everyone comes in all different shapes and sizes. Emotions or physical.
I am. You'd think as an explosive expert I'd be better on safety.
Or people put on masks to hide their true selves.
Never been my number one concern. I find it more exciting that way. There's a certain thrill I get from wearing explosive
at least you are acknowledging the fact. You'd be surprised how many people don't.
Do you have any sort of like armor?
I've met plenty of women. Pretty sure it's that ignore their own problems.
Well,
After
around here,
strange psychedelic
Okay, sleep well. Sleep well, take care.
gave me something I shouldn't have had.
More of an
self-reflective. I'm trying to do better. As a person, personally.
Back where I'm from, I do have
Improve myself.
Well, multiple sets.
And maybe not blind people.
In case I get damaged. But I'm too scared really.
Good night.
Indeed. Anything interesting for sale today? Any enchanted trinkets, that sort of thing?
Well, last time Jan left, because I mostly focus on the mundane items.
So how do you cast this
I have
fire armor? You do.
I mean, somebody did sell me,
If I remember correctly, Sulfur just told me to close my eyes and just imagine a fire inside me.
one too.
And then it slowly spreading around the outside of my body.
It's so well made though, it's gonna be,
actual armor.
more than a few gold, so I don't know if you have the budget for it right now.
You didn't require
You never know. How much is it?
anything but that,
I
right?
mean, I paid 25 for it,
Imagine
so
that.
but I'm gonna buy it for, sell it for like 40.
Pretty much imagine it.
Yeah. That is a hard bargain. I was afraid you were gonna say something like 100 gold.
Good thing about it is,
that would be.
for example, if I cast it right now and just grab your
Indeed.
arm,
But they are interesting. I've always found
It's just
telescopes
too
very interesting inventions. Even the little tiny ones. And the
The
big
reason I
ones.
ask is I'm trying to get mage armor to work.
So,
Myself, but
40 gold would be
every time I manage
close
to
to
do
all
it
of the
successfully, it
progress I've
only
made
stays
today.
there
A little
for a
more even. So,
like a second or
probably
two.
not today. But I will
It looks
keep it
really
in mind.
different too.
Alright.
Looks like armor and then on
But
top of
catching
it.
up, I thought we'll see each other again.
Iron.
I'm sure she'll be content. Have a
I
good
don't
day.
believe
Take
it.
care. You too.
Mages and or I think some healers actually might know that.
Oh, I mean, that's why I'm trying
It's
to
staring at me.
guess.
I'm scared.
I think I saw Reese cast it once. I could be wrong about that. He's a very big fan of fire. I think he cast it on himself to make sure he didn't
If you could test fire, you probably
Is that a moving barrel?
greenery.
Earl's back there, right?
Is that barrel moving?
Yeah, it's a moving barrel. Are you new here?
Eh. Second time here. First time seeing that.
Just think of it as everyone here is very different from each other, and not everyone is the same, so moving barrels or flying carrots is a normal thing here, I think.
I see.
The cat selling dynamite.
You'll get used to it after a month or two.
time.
Or not. I'm still kinda not. It's all fun and games, so you see. Well, that barrel can actually turn into a giant, multiple smaller barrels. Well, I shouldn't say giant, but an average person size of multiple smaller barrels and walk around.
I see.
It's just better not to question some things.
I will keep that in mind.
Violence, what things this place is in a ruckus.
Oh god, I hope no one pets the Manitide.
What nonsense hats? Like, that is
They flick their tongue at you. They don't like being touched. And if their eyes start doing anything, just be very cautious because they can send you into... They can essentially knock you out instantly or make you very tired.
My eyes are adjusting to the new views and distance.
I'm already very tired already. Nope.
I got really...
Oh,
Is
there's
there...
Very old.
It's
Why are they
something like
called
water.
Aether?
Empty.
They like mana. I know they specifically like water crystals.
Things are there.
From
Exactly.
feeding them to them, and then they go away.
It is very quiet.
I'm gonna sit here for a moment. I feel like I should stand up and...
not much happens. If you're looking for people, I saw a whole bunch of them by the combat arena. A bunch of the people from the winery are all grouped up. Not really sure what that's about.
Little town and being really awkward.
Going back to mine setup.
My whole situation.
Most part, yes.
Well,
You're
apparently
enjoying
someone's
it
gone.
or not?
So, other than being a virgin, what do you do? If you don't mind me asking, of course.
Mostly practice a bit of magic that I have, and in just general try to keep up with the friends I have here. Often just keep up with the news, that's what's happening with them, and help out if I can.
Now that we'll have her bear like in the street.
Never heard of them.
Oh, looks like. At one point we thought they were attacking different realms. Randomly, until they affected us as well.
I'm not even gonna get involved with that. I think I'm gonna... I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might go to Redwall.
You can eat them? I can't imagine they taste good.
I keep running at an angle, I don't know why.
They have a way.
Have you seen any others?
No, just one.
I think the one you got there is the only one I've seen.
Doesn't seem too happy about it. I've never heard a manitoad make sounds like that before.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's happy. It really can't do much considering it's bagged.
Indeed, they don't exactly have sharp claws like I do.
Is that what that thing is?
That's how that bag. A manitoad?
A manitoad.
I see.
Let's just say they don't like being touched, and if their eyes start doing a thing and they try and flick you with their tongue, you may just go unconscious on the spot.
Huh.
Other than that, they're pretty nice as long as you don't touch them.
Yeah, they're totally passive, but they eat mana, so I wouldn't get on one's bad side.
Ah. So that's what it was doing over there.
Probably. You see it attacking someone?
No, it was just sitting in the middle of the circle by those glowing rocks.
Ah. That makes sense.
Yeah, probably. Well, at least there's only one. Normally there's like 6.
Yes, I've noticed they like to travel in packs. Or groups.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
As long as you don't piss them off, they're fine.
Yeah, totally harmless.
Unless you piss them off, then they'll surround you and just beat you with their tongues. I've seen it happen before. It's horrifying.
Got it. Hmm?
Also, if you see a sentient barrel on the topic of things to avoid and not piss off, avoid it. I've seen tentacles coming out of it before.
I saw it
Oh yeah, I tried to eat someone.
run that way.
Then it's still at large. Again.
I think it ran. I didn't see legs.
Well, I think it's another one of those things of, it's fine as long as you don't piss it off.
So I've thought too, but I've heard it like eats things. It's got a tentacle, an eldritch being perhaps. I honestly don't know. But I avoid it, because I could fit in that barrel and probably die. Oh. Not too fond.
I imagined you wouldn't be.
I hope I don't see it, or at least avoid it, or at least that it doesn't sneak up on me.
Well, last I saw it, it went that way, so.
And I will stay over here.
I wonder if that's the same barrel that makes all that noise. That in the tavern. Apparently, there's a barrel in the tavern that goes straight to hell or something. Or it just screams continuously. That's one of those two.
I've never heard the
It's a
barrel
lot of
with the
weird
tentacles scream.
It's a lot of weird shit in this town.
Huh. Alright then.
Just about everything. Everything's some kind of weird around here. But it's fascinating to me. Even if it's scary. Initially.
I don't know if I should be concerned or not.
With the Aether protection, it should be fine.
Indeed. And you seem like a man that can handle himself anyway. What with your armor and sword? Rather nice armor, I should add.
Thank you.
How much did that run you?
Couple hundred gold.
Quality for that price.
Definitely has kept me safe.
That's where the real money is.
At least I'm alive.
Doesn't it get hot?
Yes, it does. Especially when
Why
you're
not shed it when you're in town?
I haven't found a place that sells a change of clothes.
Ah, fair enough.
Before
Had I been
I,
selling a change of clothes myself, I would offer it.
Before I came here, my bag had been ripped, and all the contents spilled out, and I couldn't retrieve them.
Ah, shame. I've had coin purses rip and I've lost several hundred gold to such things. Real awful stuff.
Never had that happen before, but I imagine it would be pretty bad.
Oh, it's infuriating. One of my worst days to date, business-wise at least. Huge losses. But I digress. A few things around here will be cut in your coffers. They'll be fine.
I will keep that in mind.
It's rather quiet today. I saw a bunch of people over by the arena. I'm not really sure what's going on.
I think it's the whole winery crew. They're doing something.
As they usually are.
And you never know if it's a good thing or a bad thing when it comes to them.
Well, I thought that what did he call it? The speed dating thing was quite the good thing. Met a lot of interesting people that day.
I avoided that like it was the plague.
Oh, but it was so much fun! There were drinks, and they were free, and I didn't have to pay for them, and I got really drunk. Fun times had by all.
I'm very bad at talking with people.
Ah, well that would be a place to practice. What better way to practice social interaction than by being forced into it?
Probably jumping off the island. I think that'd be more fun.
I don't think you'd learn much doing that, other than not to jump from great heights.
I've done it once. Multiple times. I've done it a lot.
Did you learn anything?
Not really, though. If I remember correctly, if you jump off the island, you just get sent back to Nexus.
Oh, well that's reassuring. I just kind of assumed you'd either fall forever or just die. So, good to know.
I hope so. I hope you learn from that.
I hope you got out some inner frustration.
Oh, it was nothing of that. That was the point.
It's just normally always quiet.
Let's train more.
Hopefully, it changes soon.
Nothing but a quiet morning, if you ask me.
I think
Refill
Redwall's
people at
almost
some point, I'm
filled.
sure.
As well.
Should we go upstairs?
That's a large city. I don't know how you'd fill a place like that.
Well, getting to the point of where headaches might be very common and end in fluxing.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, if you ask me, the people of Redwall are a bit more, how do I say? Well, they're fine. They just don't buy my stuff, which makes me upset. So I do my business here.
I see.
Well, there are a lot of guards there. A lot.
Indeed, a lot of guards, a lot of trouble. Aether is much less well-staffed. Makes my job a little easier. A less scarier.
What the fuck was that?
Thinking about it, it's even really funny considering the one time I, never mind. One time I did something bad, guards were around.
So Somewhere so saturated with guards, they'd be on you like flies in no time. Well, flies on a corpse, or honey.
New faces.
In fact, I established some connections.
Well,
however, I did have to take
Hmm.
some of your cuts.
I don't think everything your father said is right.
Hey,
Should be reversed.
I couldn't say.
I'm speaking of faces. I'm kind of bad with faces. Have we kind of bad flies and no before today? I could have sworn we did.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? Headache.
Yeah. Did we meet before today? I could have sworn I've seen your face before.
I believe so, yes. But you were very, intoxicated.
Ah, so that was you. That whole night's a blur to me. You must, well, okay. Again, couldn't a blur. Apologies for anything I did. My memory is blurry. Hopefully I didn't do anything erratic.
Nothing that involved me. It's like a swan dive in the fountain, though.
That I do remember. But so long as I didn't make any additional enemies, hurt anybody, other than myself, of course. I had a couple scars in places I didn't remember when I woke up. Or, well, came to, rather. Came down.
I don't believe you angered anyone, so...
Yes. I did get high as fuck. It was quite the experience. I learned a lot of remember when I was
Yeah, you got sent to
formative
hell for like
experience, if
2
you will.
seconds.
That part wasn't fun. That was a less formative experience, more of a terrifying one. But I'm thankful for it regardless. I feel like a new cat. Mostly, sort of.
Right, you did say something about, being a different person, or something of the such.
Yes, I do remember saying that, and I remember the revelations I came to. Not all of them seem to have stuck, you see. I think there is something to be said about being nicer to people, and maybe caring a little more for their well-being. But in my business, I can only do that so much. Or combat, explosions, that kind of thing kind of comes hand in hand with death and suffering. And that's kind of where I make my money, so, you know, I'll ignore it a little more, or a little less than usual. Maybe think a little bit before I make a sale. That sort of thing.
Probably would be for the best.
I think so. But business still continues. I just sell my more dangerous things to people I think are less inclined to blow buildings up. Or people that aren't, at least here. Doesn't come back to bite me, it's not my problem.
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt your conversation.
Of course.
I don't suppose you know where the guild would be.
Which guild?
It'd be a fruitless effort
There are multiple guilds.
If he tries to, don't waste any
From what I understand, yes. The Agricultural Guild, the Mercenaries Guild, the Healers Guild.
Mages
It
Guild.
depends on which one you're looking for. The Mercenaries are down that street, and I think it's the first building on the left, the square one.
Alright,
Past
sounds
that
good.
street.
Let's go back.
Mages.
I'm not sure if they're in
don't be so
town right
rash.
now, but it's worth checking.
Thank you.
As the one
And
with
the
the
Mage
Mages
Guild.
Mages
Alright,
Guild, I
how about
believe,
your
is
Mages
down
Guild?
that street. And the tower, right down that street, I believe.
The tower?
Tower, right down that street.
You'll see it.
Alright then. You two got any other questions?
I won't have a lot.
That's all. I appreciate your
I
time.
am fine.
Alright. Sorry for the trouble.
No trouble at all.
Don't make
Best of luck in looking for your look you're looking for.
Thanks. You too.
Thank
See
you.
you
To the
around.
Mages Guild.
No, that's not what.
Radio.
Yes, sir.
You lead the
Should
way,
you always
Diablo.
be so rash?
Do you wanna?
Aye, aye, Captain.
What can I say? It's new.
What an interesting little group of people. I bet I can make sales to them. They look like the type that would need my kind of thing. They remind me a lot of that other group of adventurers that came in not too long ago. I already forgot his name. The hero one, and his horse, and his cat friend Garth. And the other one.
What are you talking about?
Yes, I get that similar feeling. Seeing a group of adventurers like that. With less of the pretentious hero stuff.
I mean, obviously. Oh. Probably should.
But I digress.
Okay.
Are quiet.
Alright.
I might hazard a trip towards the combat yard to see what's going on.
Yeah.
As we'll see why the streets are as barren as they is. I'm sure I'll see y'all around.
Why are the
Take
streets so
care.
barren?
Well, I think there's people out the combat yard right now. So other than that, I'm not too sure. They might not even still be there. I saw that like a while ago.
Saw a couple leave, but I think there's still some over there. I need to head over to the blacksmith and see about getting my sword sharpened.
I'm sure they'll be able to help you. Hope you have a good day.
You as well. Take care.
I think I have a name for it.
That, and you have no.
The fire pop
hang on,
cannon.
hang on.
Or fire pop gun.
Either that, or you have another one is red, or you have half of the barrels be cone of cold, half of the barrels be fireball. They collide and make burning hot steam to hit the target.
Steam cannon. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
I
no,
was
we're just talking about things. What can I help with?
I was hoping I could get my short sword sharpened.
Sure. 2 copper. Let me go ahead and get that down for you. Just go to our invisible whetstone circle thing. So you new in town?
Relatively. This is my second time here.
So you join... Gotcha. Have you joined like the mercenary guild or anything like that?
Not yet. Actually, I haven't seen anyone over there.
That would be the one that's over there.
Excuse me, couldn't help but over here. We are also headed to the Mercenaries Guild.
The one in Redwall or the one up here?
The one in here.
Well, the one here, I haven't seen anybody in there for a long period of time. It used to be in use as the white building down that way.
They only showed up for a couple minutes and then left.
Do you happen to know any guilds that
Gotcha.
are active at the moment?
Artisans, healers, and agriculture.
Those are the ones active up here. In terms of the Mercenary and Adventurers Guild, those are mostly in Redwall.
I see. Would you like the sword or the either sword or your armor? Would you like it enchanted as well to assist you?
No, thank you.
Oh, the creamery room. Should we go to Redwall?
Don't think I have the coin for that, anyways.
Is it a bit of a travel from here?
Do you know any other merchants I could talk to?
Here you go. Merchants.
There's Damien.
Alright, 2 copper, thank you.
Mounting a jewelry stand. He might have you talk to him at all.
I have, actually. The one with the red mask, correct?
Aye, that's the one.
I've talked
Also,
to him
that
before
mimic
and
occasionally
formally
sells things.
I saw that. I did see them.
A mimic?
Yes, you guys remember.
Yeah, he sells emotions in a
the one in
bottle.
the training ground.
Emotions? What's those other people here?
I don't know. He has a tendency to harvest emotions and utilize them. So I guess he started selling them. He does. I think he had
let me get this
anger,
straight.
bravery. Yeah.
You're telling me some mimic around here likes to suck out of people's emotions and then sell them back to them? What kind of marketing
No,
is that?
I think. I mean, no, I don't think it works that way. You can ask him yourself when he's at the shop. But he said something about he has constructs who just like exist in areas, and the emotions around the area, they kind of like fill up on it.
Oh, so something like that.
That would be good marketing.
If that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
That does sound very interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah, his booth is usually over in the corner over there, like on the other by that red building. Oops, excuse me.
Right. We walked around plenty. Not many establishments are being used at the moment, unfortunately.
Yeah, this area used to be pretty bustling. Once
Whatever
Red
happened
Wall
to it?
opened, a lot of people, when Red Wall opened, a lot of people started dealing with a lot of the problems down there, and then it really pulled more work.
So if that's the case, there might not be a lot of people in here to support the crystal in the center. No wonder this place is going downhill. No offense.
Nah, it's fine though. A lot of them still come up here to get their armors, whatnot, fixed up, and usually we deal with some of the mages to be able to get some of the mana we need for the crystal.
The artisan
And you
guild
said the
down
Mages
there
Guild-
is a little bad.
And you said the Mages Guild was just about deserted? And the only healing one that I remember was basically the Healing Guild that's still active. What were the other two?
Well, the one I knew was the one that, crap, what's his name? The wizard with the memory issues?
Califax.
Yeah, Califax. He has the tower down there by a mage circle. And I know Sulfur, Sulfur? So...
Sulfur is basically the same.
Yeah, Sulfur. Occasionally does, classes up here, but, it depends upon the time. They're not every week or every day.
Well then, Master. Perhaps you can take a class.
Yeah, maybe. Just learn a bit more. When was the last time
You are a
you
mage
saw the
after
dude?
all.
Probably almost a week ago.
About that time.
A week?
Yeah. You know, sometimes
Wow.
the areas here, it almost feels like a day's takes a week.
That is understandable.
So, what kind of
Sounds like
business
some
do you have
traveling
here?
issues.
It's pretty much anything that you need crafted. Got a second artificer, so things that you need enchanted, magic items created, armor spruced up, or also enchanted, or experiments. Like one thing I'm doing for the agricultural guild is creating a item of plant growth, which I need to wait for them to show up to give.
I see. Interesting. And how do you form these formal connections with other people then, in order to, quote unquote, help?
Oh, well,
Be
pretty
a
much
guild
going
or
around
not.
talking to them.
I just sort of walked up here.
Okay, well.
Yeah, it's
Basically,
the best way to. Yeah, best way to think of Aether is we're just kind of like a small knit community. So usually a lot of us help each other out.
Yeah,
just
I think get the gist from after that.
Yeah, just watch for some of the weird. If you happen to see a frog it likes mana. Just give it mana. Do not give it alcohol. If you give it alcohol, you're on your own. But it likes mana. Also, there's what did you say the tax collectors were?
Oh, the ARS representatives, but they don't.
Yeah,
You are all travelers. You don't have to worry. You don't own a bloody business.
Right. If you ever plan to deal with a business, you might have to deal with the ARS.
Alright,
Well,
the
then,
ARS,
I see.
Crowd, give mana, avoid alcohol.
Oh, and,
right.
What about the mood?
Don't you need a new sword?
Asmodeus.
And remember,
I'm fine
you
with
should
my
also
sword.
have a.
Little heads up, by the way. The area over there, he has a tendency to overcharge quite a lot. The winery.
It is one. Depending on the substance and how
I did hear about that.
good it may be, and I guess I can understand.
You're trying to charge
Oh,
me
is that for
350 gold for a singular bottle of wine?
Yeah, and his wine's not that great.
Great. Well, seems like we will not be passing by there.
But they have a tendency to have interesting characters. So if you want
Seems to mimic just
information,
going
that's
to its shop.
place.
Right. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the mimic that sells emotions.
That is the mimic.
The one that's
Yeah. If you want. No, he's walking. He's behind the library. Bookcase.
Oh, I see.
I don't think anybody mans that anymore. But yeah, beyond that, I'd recommend the tavern. A lot of it is a help yourself, but pay before you go kind of deal. Just don't look in the barrel. You never know what you're gonna expect.
Yeah, I've heard that.
One time it led to hell.
I heard about that actually, just a little bit ago.
What kind of
Yes.
barrel is this?
I don't know. I couldn't get a read on it, and I'm an artificer. Yeah, by the way, if you ever want something perplexing, assuming that it's acting weird, I'd recommend it.
Does it have runes?
Noted.
No.
Oh. What the fuck?
Oh Lord, shall we move on?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the info, guys.
No problem. Hope you find what you're looking for.
Thanks. Back at you.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Safe travels.
You too. Oh. What is that? Hey, I don't suppose you can go a little lower? I can't see that very well. Can you guys see what it says? Grimmy
Is
for...
someone running for office?
Oh,
Is there
somebody's
only,
running for office.
Is there a singular person running for office? Or is there more than one person? So, is that a yes or a no?
So what happened to the last magistrate? Guess she's moving on. Alright. Well, whoever ends up becoming the new magistrate, I'm gonna have to make sure to inform them about my magic lab. Oh yeah, that was the whole reason why I mentioned the whole crystals and whatever and whatnot. If any of your runes has a tendency to pull mana from the area, don't do it on the island.
They shouldn't. There is one that is devouring, but I normally keep that in there.
Right.
It is sort of this rock that you... I designed it originally to assist in sieges. So they would load it into a ballista, and then they'd fire it. And then it would hit something, and then it would just start sucking all of the life force out of everything around.
Oof. Sounds pretty nasty.
It was.
Though, can imagine it not be very good to siege against an undead. Legion.
No, it was not.
It was not. Sounds like it was used against an undead legion.
Sounds
It
awful.
was used against it a couple of times. It was terrible, yes.
Yeah.
That is what I was paid for, though. I was paid to design something that was terrible.
I mean, usually weapons of war aren't exactly pretty.
You mean the mana toad that ran past?
Well, yeah, I make sure that my lab's off island, because a lot of things I deal in, if it goes catastrophic, is pretty bad. Well, yeah, I haven't made. I really need to make like one. The only problem is I haven't gotten like the aspect that is specific to what I know that does that. I have a certain line of things. I should mention I do universe or world hopping kind of thing.
It is nearly a link to a. It is fabric enchanted with a link to a demi-plane.
Yeah, the idea. It's hard to find things that normally do that.
That is fair, actually, yes.
And I can't really ask to scan yours because usually the process which I fully comprehended
Removes
involves
the
me
enchantment?
destroying the item.
That would be
just
fair. There is a lot of
yeah.
explosives inside of here, and I would not rather it not go off.
Yeah, not good at all. Yeah, the thing I've been trying to find is either some kind of like temporary use teleportation pad or some kind of teleportation device. That usually has the aspect I'm looking for. Sort of. The one problem with that is they go to a subspace, and that's close, but it's not exact. So what I want is something more same plane, not different plane.
I see.
Like a portal, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, did you need something else in terms of help to find something?
No. I'm just trying to figure out this conversation.
Oh. It's just,
What is your question
yeah,
about it?
I don't understand it. It's as simple as that.
We are dealing with magics.
Yeah.
Are you someone who is versed in the magical abilities?
Can you repeat that again?
Are you someone who is versed in the magical abilities?
I can use mana, I know that, I just don't know how.
Well, the easiest picture I usually paint for somebody who's learning or starting to learn is usually describing the difference between tinkering and magic. Tinkering is studying and understanding how things work. You can drop something, you know it drops. You can cut that bush, you know that this sword can cut it. You can take a flint and a striker, and you can, you know, spark it to make fire. Magic, a lot of the times, is envisioning the idea of things to learn how to attune it, and it's kind of like, rather than the physical, this is how it works, it's more of this is the idea of how it works. And then there is collective, what people have comprehended how it works. And that usually is what starts to get schools of magic. And then when you're wanting to do magic, it's just about feeling emotions and then taking what's in your mind and envisioning things to make it happen. A lot of times it requires certain attunements that you need to learn and find, and then using that to help bring your vision to life.
I see.
Are you someone who has a link to a person of holy? Or divinity, I should say?
No, I actually don't believe in gods.
Then that is one thing. If you did, that is one thing that could help you. You could ask upon them to give you the abilities.
Yeah, I always just call those powerful mages.
I see.
Yeah. Well, do you know your alignment or attunement? What do they call that? Your, like fire, earth, water, whatever.
Which one you are? Which aspect you are attuned to? Which one of the nature
Yeah.
you are attuned to?
I don't believe I know. No.
alignment.
If you do use magic,
Hmm.
what happens when you use it? Is it explosive with the fire, or is it cold with the ice? Moving with the water, or bright with the light?
The one time I tried
Or have you
using
not
it,
found that yet?
I lit my cloak on fire, so.
That's what it needs.
Could be fire.
Or something along that way.
So yeah, it means that you should be very good over time as you hone it to envision things igniting or helping to release their energy. I would recommend definitely finding a mage to pair with, though, if you wanted to expand with that. Fire has a tendency to get out of control. It's
It is fun. Fire is fun for the first couple of minutes, and then you burn down a house. Or several.
Yeah.
Well,
things like
I don't plan
fire,
on
blight, decay, chaos, they tend to get out of control.
I don't really plan on using magic anytime soon, so.
Well, if I were to ever give you a recommendation, if you ever wanted to try, a foci that's a sword is a good start, and then just learning to ignite it has a lot of uses.
That is true.
I will keep that in
Especially
mind.
if you're just, like, not just against your foes, sometimes it's just like, I just want a campfire. And lit.
That would be useful.
But yeah, the nuances definitely requires work to learn and understand. But if you're ever interested in getting your sword upgraded to a foci, just let me know. I think it's somewhere in the ballpark of a gold.
I will keep that in mind. And now I need to look at buying a change of clothing.
Alrighty.
That would be nice as well. Bernie.
Those
Someone has
waves
disappeared.
are.
Or the
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, sometimes when people go through that portal or utilize the rift, it can be a little stingy on the old noggin.
Very much so.
If you add some fire and build into your sword to be able to hit your opponent with a little bit more force, I could attempt to do something like that. However, it would be a little bit pricey.
I'm sure it would be.
Oh, also
That or thunder. To be able to, when you strike something, you get the absolute cracking sound of thunder as it slices through. That one is fun.
Thunderbolt. Yeah. I will say, bringing material components or things that would be better in tune usually gets discounts. Because that's usually where a good amount of the cost comes from.
You see.
That you usually have to go on adventures to get, though, because you're not going to find a lot of the rare components just laying around here.
Well, before I do anything like that, I need to buy the necessities.
Right.
Place to
Have you
stay.
already gotten an adventurer's kit?
Huh?
Basic kit. Well, what was the standard kit? The adventurer's kit?
I believe it was like a silver, torches, rope, healing potions, and a weapon, I believe. I can get the record if you give me a couple minutes.
Yeah, I was just asking if you've picked up one of those yet.
I
Very
have
good,
not.
especially if you're planning on venturing around. Would you like to get one?
Yes, very much so.
Alright, well, he's getting the... Hey, go ahead and grab one of the kits. And you said it was a silver?
I believe so. It's been a while since we've actually had someone got it, I won't lie.
I always mention it, but I always forget what's in it.
I forgot to do. I wasn't really in the headbag Gilgamesh at the time.
Alright, well, we'll wait for him to get the inventory for it. But yeah, usually it's a good idea. Wait, they put rope in those, right?
Normally
Good.
it is around the 50 feet of the rope.
Yeah. I can't tell you enough. If you're ever venturing around, rope is incredibly useful.
Indeed.
You should always bloody happen.
Yep. Getting down pits, binding things together, or lacing a whole bunch of stuff together to carry. You could also use it to make
individuals.
Yeah, there's that.
Hmm.
Sometimes some people need restrained, like when your friend goes berserk.
Both for work or pleasure.
I mean, usually you want the other kind of rope for that.
It's
I don't even want to know. Unfortunately, before I got into town, my pack got a cut through it, and all of its contents spilled out, and I couldn't retrieve it. So, unfortunately, I got everything on me. And that's it.
It is fantastic then they did not get your coin purse.
Yeah.
It was someone attempting to rob you.
Right. So I'm going to go with the rope, the healing potions, the weapon, and the couple torches because I'm going to be in there forever looking for it. Just a record of it.
Okay, do you need another weapon?
No.
A dagger in there, right? Trust me, just having like
dagger
a...
for skidding. Dagger for skidding,
Yeah,
and it looks like a multi-purpose one.
Having backup daggers way more... There's more uses than combat.
Fair.
Alright, so that's a...
But then again, that's what I have this for.
Aye.
Not as fair,
I
but you
mean-
can always take dagger out and throw it at someone.
It's a fair point.
Here, silver?
Here you go.
And there you go.
Stupid thing.
Thank you.
Runes disappear?
No, it eats through the magic.
Oh. That's... Sounds like it can get annoying.
I designed it under a great deal of distress. And not with my dominant hand.
Sounds like over time we should maybe take a look at that, see if we can...
Maybe get it
Make it a little more stable.
You not get it
Yeah.
fixed, or chop it off and get another one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's prosthetics, so... Oh, also, actually, I don't know if they still do it. We were starting a prosthetics club, because apparently there's a lot of people around here that just don't have an arm. 7.
I mean, this is fair, yes. This is fair.
Yeah,
No,
I was
like
happy to
said,
know...
You don't pay your taxes, they take your house, or they take your arm.
Right.
I don't remember those ones.
I see.
Well, everybody
Don't go
has
to
a
the
story
Underdark.
of why
It
they
is
lost
not
their
a very
arm.
good idea.
I don't plan to. I can't see in it anyways.
Oh, that's what goggles of seeing, or
makes two of us.
a lamp torch, or...
I see.
Yeah, there's ways to see when you can't see.
Fair.
I am too.
With what I
Actually,
have now, I can't see.
You know, now
so-
I'm thinking. Right, exactly. Well, that's just what, you know, doing some work, get some money, then you... stuff. Looks like a gathering's going on over there.
Do you know how old the vampire is?
No idea. I know he's powerful enough to, like, teleport.
Ah. Hey.
There's a
And he doesn't burn in the
vampire?
sun.
Yes, there's a vampire.
I mean,
on
there's
the winery.
There's all sorts of creatures.
Now that I am thinking about it, a vampire owning a winery, they could just have blood shipped to them instead and not have anyone notice. Because it is rare. That is rather smart now that I think about it.
Or they could just have donors.
That is true as well.
Because
I feel like that would be
the
easier.
thing you're gonna find out
if you
around
go
here
in-
is, yeah. The thing to find out around here is there's all sorts of creatures. Normally you would attack on sight in some places. Here, nah. They all just have their own businesses.
I have been ran out of 3 cities. Well, 4, technically. Down on
It's
the
a
planet.
big gathering.
Okay, in those areas, got it. I was about to say, you're not causing trouble when you get up.
No. I cause
here,
no
are you?
trouble. I walk in, and all of a sudden, they are like, "You are from the underground. You are a scoundrel. We'll kill you."
Yeah, I don't get that mentality.
People fear what they don't know.
It's true. And then you get the reverse when you're like visiting a place and they're all, different from you, so they want to murder you. So I've been to some goblin and orc places like that. It's not fun. Not all of them are like it, but it's really annoying when they are.
Yeah, it is rather annoying.
Yes.
The last place I went, cut off the hood to my robe.
Before I got here, I accidentally ran into a group of orcs and they nearly killed me.
Were those the ones that cut your pack?
Yes, actually.
Well, guess now you got a new one.
Yes, and I'm really grateful for it.
I was gonna say, if you want a group of people that, no matter what, you don't know what to expect, that'd be those in the Fey Wilds. A lot of them are incredibly friendly, and then they'll always be friendly. And there's ones that are incredibly playful, but their idea of play isn't usually good for your health. Then there's those that just want to, trick you, and then sometimes they put on a smile, but what is, good for them is usually what's bad for you.
Normally, you do not. If you meet someone from the Fae, you do not give them the handshake, nor do you tell them your name.
Yes. If they ever ask you what is your name, or no, specifically, this is the phrase, "May I have your name?" is one common they say. They don't mean, "Can I hear it?" They mean, "Can I literally have your name and identity?" What you say with a Fae, depending upon what they are, is very particular.
Normally, you just have to beat them in the mind games. That or challenge them to. I was in a sort of a group with someone. They called it a rap battle with them. They enjoyed the rhymes.
Oh yeah, skill usually does a lot better than combat with them. Unless you go to the Fade Dark, then it's a little different.
I haven't actually run into a lot of Fae. A few here or there. I met one actually
You'll probably
other day at the tavern.
I was gonna say you'll probably bump into a few of them around here. Most of the Fae that I've seen around here are pretty good folk. There's one that I knew that when I met them, they were a mana shroom. But then I guess they changed and now they're a vampire? I don't know what happened. They're not a shroom at all. They're just like a little... I think they were like a little girl or boy, and then I was very confused.
I see.
Yep, that's how things go. I wonder if the guild master's gotten back from the agriculturals guild. I need to drop off. I wonder if the guild master. Them. Head.
That's not fun.
Okay.
By the queen, that was a rather one.
Yeah, it keeps feeling like people just keep uncompressing out of the Nexus.
Indeed.
You might give it out to top alliance for the city. I better be careful.
Yeah. As I've come to find, it seems to be the byproduct of these realities. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go look around and see if the agricultural guild guy is around. If not, I might have to take a visit soon to Redwall.
I was actually thinking about heading there myself.
Where is the red wall?
So you know the giant bridge? That's close to the entrance. You go across there, and you'll see kind of a Nexus platform. I believe there's things plastered for how you're supposed to activate the runes, but I don't know, something like heel click or hands facing north or something like that, and then activate it, and it'll take you to Redwall. You just kind of, envision it in the MU rune, and then find the where the group is, and then you just visualize yourself there.
I see.
Yeah, the where it's specific is, I wouldn't know, because going through Nexus stuff doesn't exactly map things out. I'm pretty sure it's on the ground, though, somewhere, because there is an ocean.
I imagine it is within the prime material plane, yes?
Maybe? We're not in the material plane here.
Why not?
I think. We're in the ethereal... Aether plane? We're in the Aether plane.
Oh.
Hence the
I don't know
name.
if it's the ethereal plane.
I did not realize that.
But we're in the Aether plane.
Oh, how the fuck did I get here?
I think. Well, I mean, a lot of people come here by falling asleep.
Ah.
I
and then
teleported
they just
in.
don't go back. Yeah, I went in just the way I usually go. I hopped universe and landed here.
I see.
I keep hearing that we're in a different universe than where I'm from, which is uneasy.
I mean, first time it is, but you get used to it. You start learning. It's almost like just going to another state, but you just take a different route.
Well, the problem is that I'm trying to
another city.
Get back to where I'm from. I can't seem to get back.
That is a lot more tricky.
We do not have a plane rider, so you would not be able to move throughout the planes.
Yeah.
Every
Well, if you
morning
figure
I've
out a
been...
way, let me know. I'm still looking for my way back.
Every morning I've been waking up early and heading over to the Nexus to see if I can find my way back, I guess. Usually what I do to teleport out and into my home, I would just think of the... It actually works pretty similar to the Nexus. It is just a platform that you think of and you go. Recently, for some reason, I haven't been able to. No.
Oh, okay. I hear when you use a teleportation pad and you sneeze, sometimes you can end up in weird places.
Huh.
One of those mental-driven ones.
Well, I feel bad for anyone with allergies.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why you gotta, like, stop before you use it.
Hmm.
Yeah, just imagine that. You're just like, alright, take me to the... I have...
Volcano.
It looks like I'm in hell.
Whenever he has.
But, yeah, I know mine is... I usually find within a plane or universe that I go into, way to the jump to the next one, trying to find the way back. Unfortunately, each time, the laws and physics and magic is always different, so I have to relearn everything.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's why I stick to studying realities over a particular runecraft.
Well, thankfully, that's not really a problem when it comes to me. Considering I don't know how to use it.
Well, if you want to start planar traveling to find your way back, either find really good mages and get favors, or crack open a book.
That way you could ask a fae. However, you're an archfey. However, they will ask something from you.
That doesn't sound like a good idea at all.
No.
Sometimes if you get on really good graces with them, they won't ask of something terrible from you. Like I said, Fae is always hard to tell. Sometimes they're happy on the front, tricky in the back, or sometimes they appear very tricky on the front, but they're really trusting in the back. It's usually why they're my favorite type of people, though.
You always
See,
know that they
what's up?
are at least down for mischief, and that is always the best part. As long as
See,
you
I've
are
always had-
having fun with them, they will have fun with you and not fuck you over.
I always have the policy of if somebody is too trusting, then they probably aren't.
You know, that's a good point, actually. I just realized the town has gotten very quiet.
It has. I did see a whole group go that way.
I saw that too.
I'm wondering if they're in the fields. Want to go check it out? I don't think anything's going on here. Yeah, let's take a break. Let's go. I don't know if they're actually there, but we can go check it out.
Mind if I tag along?
I do not know where I'm going.
Sure. That's fine. There's fields up this way. But I don't know if they went there or they took the hippogriffs to go somewhere else.
I think I saw them go towards that ship over there.